Hello everyone, welcome to our podcast for English learners. I am James.
And I'm Olivia. We're here to help you improve your English while talking about interesting topics.
Today, we're discussing an important idea. Time is money. Have you heard this phrase before?
It means that time is very valuable, just like money. If we waste time, it's like we're losing money. If we use our time wisely, it's like we're making money.
Before we start our discussion, let's go over some key words that will help you understand this topic better.
Our first word is valuable. Valuable means something that is worth a lot or very useful. For example, time is valuable, so don't waste it.
Next, we have waste. Waste means to use something in a way that is not helpful. For example, if you watch too much TV, you waste a lot of time.
Another important word is efficient. Efficient means doing something in a way that saves time and effort. For example, using a planner helps you be more efficient with your time.
Now let's talk about productivity. Productivity is the amount of work you can do in a certain time. For example, good time management can increase your productivity.
Another good word is prioritize. Prioritize means to decide what is most important and do that first. For example, if you have a lot of tasks, you should prioritize the most urgent ones.
Next, we have deadline. A deadline is the latest time something should be finished. For example, I need to finish my project before the deadline.
And one more word, investment. Investment is when you spend money, time, or effort on something that will bring you benefits later. For example, learning English is a great investment for your future.
Great! Now that we understand these words, let's start our discussion. Olivia, do you think time really is like money?
Yes, I do. We all have 24 hours in a day, and how we use them can make a big difference in our lives. If we use our time wisely, we can be more successful. But if we waste time, we might miss opportunities.
That's true. Many successful people say that managing time well is one of the most important skills in life. If you look at business leaders or athletes, they all have very organized schedules.
Right, and I think it's not just about work. Even in our personal lives, we need to manage time well. For example, if you spend too much time on social media, you might not have enough time to exercise or read.
Exactly. Time management is a skill that helps us balance work, study, and fun. If we don't plan well, we might feel stressed or overwhelmed.
One way to manage time better is to make a to-do list. It helps you see what tasks are important and what can wait.
Yes, and another good idea is to set deadlines for yourself. Even if there's no official deadline, giving yourself a time limit can help you stay focused.
I also think taking breaks is important. If we work too much without rest, we become tired and less efficient.
That's a great point. Sometimes people think working longer means working better, but that's not always true. Short breaks can help us stay productive.
There are also small habits that can save time. For example, preparing your clothes the night before can help you get ready faster in the morning.
Yes, and another example is meal planning. If you decide what to eat for the week, you don't waste time thinking about it every day.
These small habits add up. They help us use our time efficiently and make life easier.
And that's why time is like money. If we save time and use it wisely, we can achieve more in life.
Yes, and just like with money, if we spend time on the wrong things, we might regret it later. Imagine spending hours watching videos instead of studying or working on your goals.
That's a good example. And the tricky thing is that sometimes we don't even realize we're wasting time. Social media, TV, and video games can be fun, but if we don't control our time, they can take over our day.
Exactly. That's why prioritizing is so important. If we make a plan for the day, we can decide what's most important and focus on that first.
Yes, and that's something many successful people do. They wake up early, make a plan, and follow a schedule. That way, they don't waste time on unimportant things.
And they also make time for learning. Learning new skills is one of the best ways to invest time. Just like saving money for the future, learning helps us grow and improve.
That's true. If we spend time learning a language, improving a skill, or reading books, we are making an investment in ourselves.
And the best part is, small investments of time add up. Just 30 minutes of learning every day can lead to big improvements over time.
Right, but many people say, I don't have time. The truth is, we all have time, we just have to use it wisely.
That's why it's important to cut out time wasters. If you feel like you don't have time for something important, try checking how much time you spend on things that don't really matter.
That's a great tip. Sometimes we don't realize how much time we spend scrolling on our phones or watching TV. If we use the time for something productive, we can achieve a lot more.
Yes, and being efficient doesn't mean working non-stop. It's also about using time smartly, taking breaks, staying organized, and setting clear goals can help us use time well without feeling stressed.
And I think that's the key. Time management isn't about doing as much as possible, it's about using time in a way that makes life better.
Yes, exactly. Using time wisely isn't just about working harder, it's about working smarter. If we plan well, we can get things done without feeling tired or overwhelmed.
And that's why time management is such an important skill. It helps us stay in control of our day instead of feeling like time is just slipping away.
One thing that really helps is setting goals. When we have clear goals, we know what we need to focus on. Without goals, it's easy to waste time doing random things.
That's a great point. And when we set goals, it's also helpful to break them into small steps. Instead of saying, I want to be fluent in English, we can say, I will practice speaking for 20 minutes every day.
Yes, small steps make big goals easier to reach. And when we make progress, we feel more motivated to keep going.
Another important thing is avoiding distractions. It's hard to manage time well if we are always getting distracted by notifications, messages, or noise around us.
That's true. One way to stay focused is to create a good working environment. A quiet place, a clean desk, and turning off unnecessary notifications can make a big difference.
I agree. And another good tip is to use timers. Some people like to work in short, focused sessions like 25 minutes of work, then a 5-minute break.
Oh yes, that's called the Pomodoro technique. It helps people stay productive without feeling too tired.
Exactly. When we know we have a break coming soon, it's easier to stay focused.
And when we manage our time well, we have more time for the things we enjoy: hobbies, family, and relaxation. It's not just about working all the time.
That's so important. People sometimes think time management is about doing more work, but really, it's about creating balance in life.
Yes, balance is the key. If we only focus on work and never take breaks, we can become stressed and even less productive. But if we manage time well, we can enjoy both work and free time.
That's right. And that's why planning ahead is so useful. If we make a daily or weekly plan, we can see where our time is going and make sure we have time for everything: work, rest, and fun.
And it's important to be realistic. Some people try to plan too many things in one day and then feel frustrated when they can't finish everything.
Yes, a good plan should be flexible. Things don't always go as expected, so we need to leave some extra time for surprises or unexpected problems.
That's a great point. And another thing is learning to say no. Sometimes people ask us to do things that take up too much of our time. It's okay to say no if we're too busy.
Exactly. If we say yes to everything, we might not have enough time for our own goals. Prioritizing what's most important helps us stay focused.
And speaking of priorities, sleep is also important. Many people stay up late working or watching TV, but sleep helps our brain and body rest. Without enough sleep, we can't use our time well.
That's true. When we are well rested, we think more clearly, make better decisions, and work faster. So getting enough sleep is actually a smart way to save time.
Yes, and when we combine good habits, planning, avoiding distractions, learning to say no, and getting enough sleep, we can use our time in the best way.
And that helps us feel more in control of our lives. Instead of feeling like time is running away from us, we can use it wisely to reach our goals.
Yes, when we manage our time well, we don't feel stressed or rushed. Instead, we feel organized, confident, and ready to achieve our goals.
And that's why the idea that time is money is so powerful. Time is one of the most valuable things we have, and how we use it can change our future.
Exactly. We can waste time on things that don't help us, or we can invest time in things that make our lives better, like learning, working on our goals, and spending time with people we care about.
And the great thing is, small changes in how we use our time can make a big difference. Even just planning our day better, reducing distractions, or learning a little every day can help us achieve more.
That's right. And we should also remember that time is not just about working and being productive. It's also important to rest, enjoy hobbies, and take care of ourselves.
Yes, a good balance between work and free time helps us stay happy and healthy. Time is valuable, so we should use it wisely in all areas of life.
So, to summarize, time is money means that time is just as valuable as money, and we should use it carefully. Good time management helps us be productive, reach our goals, and enjoy life.
That's a great summary. We hope this conversation has helped you think about how you use your time and how small changes can make a big difference.
Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed this podcast, don't forget to like it, leave a comment, and share it with your friends and family.
And if you want to keep improving your English, make sure to follow our channel for more interesting conversations.
We really appreciate your support, and we look forward to talking with you again soon.
Take care, and see you next time.
Bye for now.